Today I'm going to be talking about the importance of exercise. Have you ever struggled with physical pain caused by stress alone, or stood up after a long day of sitting and think, wow, are my joints really this bad at my age? I hate to break it to you, but that might not just be genetics you're feeling, it is the lack of exercise. There's a simple way to fix those nagging problems, so that's why I'm here to inform you about the importance of physical activity at least 3 times a week in your schedule. My first main point includes the fact that exercise actually improves your sleep quality. A significant concern regarding the majority of teenagers and young adults is their insufficient sleep. Sleep disorders have become increasingly common throughout those groups of people. Exercise enhances your sleep quality and body recovery, which is an attainable solution to relentless sleeplessness. In fact, a study on students, 52% of which did not engage in physical activity, it found that 75.6% of those students experienced poor sleep quality. After 4 weeks and 8 weeks, they did interventions, and physical activity 4 to 7 times a week was associated with better sleep quality. In another study that found moderate intensity exercise 3 times a week for older adults, it also showed improved signs of their sleep quality. Exercise is also used to help lower risk of sleep disorders like insomnia. We've all heard of insomnia, which is defined as a chronic dissatisfaction with sleep quantity or quality, accompanied by difficulty of falling asleep and more along those lines. Physical activity can encourage sleep in a number of ways. Firstly, according to the National Library of Medicine, it increases your production of melatonin, which is a hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle, meaning it can assist with your ability to fall asleep and to stay asleep, which is what many people, like teenagers and young adults, struggle with. Exercise also reduces stress, which is commonly a key factor as to why people struggle falling asleep. They are kept awake by their stress. At the same time, exercise improves your mood by encouraging the release of endorphins, which is a hormone that triggers a positive feeling in the body. With the combined lowered stress and improved mood, sleep quality and quantity is improved just by exercising a few times a week. For certain people and those with health conditions, exercising 3 times a week can lead to burnout or overuse exercises. If you aren't used to working out or have never been taught how to do so, you may not know how to properly prepare for a workout. For example, those who may not have been exposed to the importance of stretching, nutrition, water, may exclude those important factors in their workout routine and can lead to injuries or a higher risk of more serious injuries. Form, especially in weightlifting exercise, is extremely important to avoid injury, and many may not properly execute it without knowing. Another concern is a lack of physical preparedness, meaning that exercising 3 times a week might be too much and lead to discouragement. Those who are told that 3 days a week for exercise is normal may experience that 2 days a week is too much for them, and that can lead to discouragement, and they may think, well, since I can't do it 2 times a week, then I might as well not try. And finally, so many have their schedules filled up and are swamped with like school or work, and they think that adding exercise to their list can cause a stress burnout. However, exercise injury prevention by different kinds of strength training, stretching activities, etc. are accessible to everyone and are imperative on other aspects of your health as well. Exercise actually improves your health and prevents injury. If you are worried about overuse injuries, just remember that gradual progression is key. No one is saying that you have to go into the gym and lift or bench 250 in order to stay healthy. Test out your limits and even just try walking for 15 minutes if that's all you can manage. As long as you keep your consistency, you can then start walking for 20 minutes at a time, then 30 minutes, and so forth. Exercise is exercise and it is unique to each and every person's body. In terms of fear of injury, the Rebound Orthopedics and Neurosurgery website points out that exercise actually reduces the risk of injury. In fact, a study done by the British Journal of Sports Medicine showed that strength training reduces sports injuries to less than 1/3. This this disproves the notion that exercise will inevitably lead to injury. Avoiding exercise will only increase your chances of injury, not decrease them. Physical activity is not only crucial for the prevention of injuries, but also the prevention of diseases like diabetes, cancer, hypertension, obesity, osteoporosis, and depression. The health benefits that come with exercising overshadow the consequences of adding it to your schedule. In light of this, the fear of injury can be easily avoided, and burnout is consequently under your control. Exercise enhances sleep quality and recovery, and it is the primary way to prevent injury and improve your overall health. With the help of just a little bit of exercise a week, your overall performance in any activity, physical or mental, will be improved. Next time you feel as though you aren't performing at your best, take a minute to walk outside, walk around your neighborhood, start jogging, or maybe sign up for a gym membership with your buddy. Whatever size of steps you take towards implementing exercise into your weekly routine, the benefits that come with exercising are long-term and will serve you well in the future.